If you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z, then be sure to check out my review on the SH Figuarts Beerus.
Hey guys, this is Gojira2012 here again with another toy review, and this toy review is on the Bandai Japan Movie Monster series, I believe, Hedorah. Now, for those of you who have seen Godzilla vs. Hedorah, you already know that this monster is a gigantic pile of sludge. Or you could just say he's a big piece of poop. Whatever works with you, I suppose. To me, he's poop. I mean, just look at him. That's basically what he is. He's nothing but just waste. Human waste, animal waste, any kind of waste you can think of. That's what Hedorah is, really. But yeah, this figure was released back in 2006 along with the Bandai Jet Jaguar, this version, as well as the Bandai 1968 Godzilla. It was a re-release of the Memorial Box version, the version I own, and it had a more black paint job. But let's get back on topic. This figure was released along with them, and we're going to take a look at it and see how it holds up. So first, let's look at the detail and paint job. As you can see, detail-wise, I mean, how can you screw up a pile of poo or sludge or you know whatever? He's got the like ruffles and whatnot. He's also got this, I believe, egg sac. This is actually prominent on this figure, whereas the Bandai America figure does not have this. So it's a little strange that Bandai America didn't put it on there, but you know what? It's whatever. So you could say this one's more accurate than that version. But nah, that one's a godly figure, and I'll explain why later. The tail looks okay, as well as the arms and feet, legs, they look okay. Then you've got all the like trademark information down here and like where it was made, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah, woohoo! And these haunting eyes, the gold eyes, so gold you could sell that at a freaking pawn shop. And as well as like his lumpy head where it looks like he's been hit 3 times with a shovel. So that about does it for detail and paint job. Also, the paint job has like, I should have mentioned this, gosh darn it, I didn't. There's yellowish stuff at the top. It's like yellowish red, like pink, red, yellow, all these weird colors thrown in. And to top it off, you got a silverish gray color for Hedorah, or Hedorah, whatever you want to call him. So overall, the figure doesn't look that bad. Now let's move on to articulation. Now you may be wondering, this thing, it doesn't even look like it has articulation, but wait, yes it does. The arms move slightly. I mean, you can get them to move, but they're kind of a pain in the ass to like move around. Also, there's a yellow part underneath the arm, so what do you know? Just found that out. Not really, because I've known it was there. But you did, that's what matters. Same with this arm. This arm's a pain to move as well. And aside from that, he doesn't really move an inch. So yeah, there's your articulation. Really impressive, huh? No, not really. Now let's move on to size comparisons, because this clearly hasn't gotten old yet. Here he is next to the Bandai Memorial Box 1968 Godzilla. Now, as you can see, Godzilla towers him, and in the film, Hedorah towers Godzilla, so this is not at all accurate. So it's a bit of a shame that Bandai just couldn't make this figure a little bit taller. But hey, maybe if they ever like re-release or reissue this model, it'll be a little taller. Here he is next to the Showa 1965 Gamera made by Bandai. And why did I pull this figure out? Simple, because this Gamera has faced every single kind of opponent there is. He's faced a giant squid, he's faced a giant bat monster that sucks blood, he's faced a monster with a blade for a head, so facing a monster that's made out of nothing but dookie is not out of the realm of possibilities. Here he is next to the Bandai Creation America, aka the place where a wall will be built soon. Oh my god, please Trump, just pull out already. Mechagodzilla 1974! Mechagodzilla is towering Hedorah, and realistically Hedorah should probably be closer to the size, like the same size as Mechagodzilla, but he's not, so this is not at all accurate. Here he is next to the Bandai Movie Monster series, Jet Jaguar, Jet Jaguar, yeah, but it's a Jaguar. Do not diss my singing voice. It is so majestic. Come on now, you gotta agree with me. Oh god. Oh god. I gotta sneeze. Achoo! Oh god. Well, that happened. Now, before this video ends, I want to compare this Bandai Japan Hedorah to Bandai Creation Hedorah, and just show you the differences. As you can see, this version of Hedorah has 3,000 points of articulation. That's all I've counted in the last 5 years I've owned this figure. There's so much more. It's that great of a figure. You have to observe it really closely in order to understand it. It's just... I use the phrase God to describe it for a reason. Just keep that in mind. Whereas this thing, I mean, look at it. It's so simplistic. Look at that. 1, 2. You kidding me? That it? That it? Look at this figure. Look at all of its points of articulation. It's clearly ascended from the heavens for a reason. Look at this thing. Just look at it. Look at it. Love it! So that's about it for this figure. If I had to give it a rating, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. It's okay for what it is. I wish it were a little taller so it would look better with my other figures, and honestly I wish there was more articulation. Like maybe if the legs could at least move a bit. But you know, when you're given Hedorah, you can only do so much with him. And the paint job is a little simplistic too, but you know, it's Hedorah. Like I said, there's not much you can really do with him unless maybe Monster Arts or, say, NECA, if they ever want to buy any of the rights to other monsters, want to prove me wrong, then I welcome the challenge. But as of right now, I just don't see them being able to do as much with Hedorah. Overall, though, it's not a bad figure. It's okay for a vinyl. I mean, just look at it. I mean, it's not horrible. And I've said I mean like 50 times. You want to turn it into a drinking game, go ahead, be my guest. Just, you know, control yourself. Don't make your liver explode. But yeah, overall, this figure's okay. Would I recommend it? If you really want a Hedorah in your collection, and you don't already have one, then this is a good option. But you might want to consider the God first. You have to obey him. You must. There's no other option. Hedorah is love. Hedorah is life. This is Gojira 2012 saying farewell for now.